What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I figured I'd dish on this, making their rounds in the NBA circles. Olympic gold or Stanley Cup championship? Which award is held in higher esteem? Obviously, I don't know if I'm sure my fans in New York saw the quote from Carmelo Anthony that Olympic gold medal is pretty much the same as the as an NBA championship. Melo's a lot like Rick Nash, where they're both mainstays on powerhouse Olympic teams, both phenomenal players, but the team league success never really, followed them. Nash came close, obviously, a couple times with the Rangers, but it's just one of those situations where I guess it's perspective because the Olympics are every 4 years, and Stanley Cup gets given out every year, and I guess that's a weird way to put it, but I think you look at it from the hockey perspective. Again, a guy like Nash, for the majority of his career, was on some really, really bad Columbus Blue Jackets teams, and being able to play for Team Canada, in the Olympics, in the Worlds, all these different international tournaments, were really the only taste of winning he was getting consistently, and I think you can to a certain degree make the same argument with Carmelo. But you look at the guys that have won both, guys like Crosby that have multiple, Drew Doughty, multiple cups, multiple gold medals. Steve Eisman, Shanahan won the gold and the Stanley Cup the same. I'm trying to think how often Doughty did it. Taves and Duncan Keith and Brent Seabrook did it in 2010. Jeff Carter 2014. So I mean, there's a pretty long list, and I think it's definitely one of those pretty badass things where you win the gold at the Olympics, then go out and win the championship. It's a pretty good year, I think. Joe Sakic won the cup and then won Olympic gold and pretty much carried Canada throughout the medal round of that 2002 tournament. So, I guess I give the slight edge to the Stanley Cup, and I guess for NBA fans, I give the slight edge to the Larry O'Brien Trophy, especially with basketball because like the USA basketball team, like really, like, if they don't win the gold medal, then it's a major disappointment. I guess you can make the same argument with Canada and hockey, but I think the rest of the world, like if you put a team, you take a Canadian Olympic team, and then you take a team made of the rest of the world. That rest of the world team beats Canada in a 7-game series. You have the Team USA basketball team versus the field. I'm gonna take the U.S. in 5 games in a 7-game series. It's just that close. I think the gap's closed a little bit in hoops, but I think in hockey, I think it's closed a lot. Where Canada is the best country in the world when it comes to hockey. No one will argue that. But I think if I'd take the field. You get to pick every player in the world not from Canada, and I guess you give the slight edge to that all-world team. But I guess it is a whole matter of perspective. This nationalistic pride versus the team that pays your bills. So again, slight edge to the Stanley Cup / Larry O'Brien Trophy, if you're wondering, in my opinion. But I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. What do you guys think is a bigger deal for team sports like hockey, like basketball? League championship, Stanley Cup, Larry O'Brien, or a gold medal? Let me know. That's all I got. Episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.